Watching BBC News, I'm Shaun Ley. A very good afternoon to you. Here are the headlines at 2 o'clock. Millions of workers will get an increase in their wages next year as the government ends its public sector pay freeze. VAT on household energy bills, though, will not be cut in the Chancellor's budget, despite calls to help families struggling with soaring prices.
I'm Katie Prescott and I'm here in Bristol city centre speaking to businesses about how they fared during the pandemic and what they'd like to see in tomorrow's budget.
Also coming up this afternoon, a fall in coronavirus cases, but the government says it's too early to draw any conclusions. The Metropolitan Police apologises to the family of two sisters murdered for the way it responded when they were first reported missing. The Queen has performed her first official engagement since her visit to hospital last week. She gave virtual audiences from Windsor Castle. David Attenborough tells the BBC world leaders must seize the moment at next week's climate change summit in Glasgow.
If we don't act now, it will be too late.
And Walter Smith, one of Scottish football's greatest managers, dies at the age of 73. Very good afternoon to you and welcome to BBC News. Millions of public sector workers will see their wages rise next year after the government decided to end the current pay freeze. It was introduced a year ago because of the pandemic, but in his budget tomorrow, the Chancellor Rishi Sunak will announce he's lifting it. Nurses, teachers, police and prison officers, as well as members of the armed forces, will be among the 5+ million workers whose pay will go up. But by how much depends on independent pay review bodies. Pay offers for some staff in Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland will be made separately. Here's our political correspondent, Helen Catt.